What is a personal brand? Why should you have one? Why is it essential that anyone who doesn't have one is getting one? A personal brand just means that you are celebrating yourself for your uniqueness. So you can stand out from the crowd. We are living in like an incredible competitive age, and it's becoming like more and more difficult for anyone to differentiate themselves. Everyone is learning the same thing. Everyone is learning the same language. Everyone is learning to express themselves in the same way. Everyone is like learning this one way, the right way, how to write your CV. So everyone is actually looking incredible average. If you, for example, apply for like a job and your CV looks like everyone else's CV, they will just look through your CV and judge it by its cover. That's like the first thing they do. They just look at, is it like nice CVs? Does it look ugly and show that you don't know how to use like Word? Yeah, shitty CV. You don't want to be like the one who's like judged by its cover because you're like standing out in a way. If your CV can really stand out because it's really well designed, because you actually paid someone to create like a personalized, customized design template for your CV, you can immediately be the one standing out. And just because yours is different, someone's thought pattern will be interrupted and they have to suddenly pay attention. It's the same thing. Remember the scene from The Matrix when they have this training program? Morpheus is showing Neo how to use the Matrix. And then everyone is walking there in their black suit, and there's just this one woman in her red dress standing out, and everyone is immediately drawn to that point, to this woman, to pay attention to that. And that's something that's built into our genetics. We are programmed to basically ignore everything that's normal. Imagine like this. Like the first time you're like walking through like a forest, everything is like interesting. You're like, wow, like a little child, like look, there's a tree, there's like a little fox. Oh wow, there's a bird. But after a while you will realize, okay, there are foxes, there are owls, there are certain noises, there are certain smells. So your brain will completely block those off. And the reason for that is, that's why we are biologically wired to that, to detect the one thing that's standing out, the one thing we don't expect, the wolf who's like waiting behind the shadow. Your brain is wired to detect threats. Like you're walking around and everything is like green and you're like not noticing anything, and there is this one red thing. What could it be? Like a berry, could be something to eat. So your brain is hardwired to either detect threats or to detect something good. So you have to stand out, and that's what you do in personal branding. And today it's way easier than ever before to do this. You can just stand out by doing some really basic things. On LinkedIn, that's getting a professional headshot photographer. It's so important to have a good photograph of yourself, where you look professional, where you look your best, and you can put this out there and you're already standing out, like, because 95% of the people on LinkedIn, they don't have a good picture. They just take something like vacation photo or a party picture, or maybe they're drinking some booze, or like a picture with their ex-girlfriend. Like, it's really ridiculous what people are putting out there. And you can just stand out there by having like a really good photograph. Another thing you can do is to stand out. You can change your background image on your profile. So many people just use the default boring one. Like, you remember like the blue one with like the star pattern? Don't do that. Just upload a personal one. There are so many other things you can do. You can actually write some content. So many people just leave the default fields to empty or just fill in one sentence. Write a bit more and you're instantly standing out. People will pay attention to it. And the best way, and my number one tip for today, how to develop a personal brand, is to put yourself out there, creating content, writing posts, creating articles, recording videos, putting out some personal, unique content in your name that has your thoughts behind it, where people can get a little bit of experience about who you are, what are you thinking about, like what are your opinions, what are your values. Give them a little bit about yourself that allows them to get to know you and to put this out there. And that's like better than 10,000 CV optimizations you could do. If you are out there in the field and people just know your name and they know, wow, I've read all of your articles, this is really cool stuff, and I can really see that you know what you're talking about. The interview is going to be very short, I can tell you, but they already know you're qualified because they have seen it firsthand and experienced it firsthand by reading your content or by viewing your content. So let me know in the comments, do you think it's important to have a personal brand? Like, what's your number one branding tips? Let me know below. Hit the like button if you like this video, and follow me for more awesome marketing and LinkedIn strategy content.